Diet, Public Affairs and Current Affairs Analyst, Professor Paveno H. Bamayi. He's in the studio and he's coming your way as usual with a very big good morning.
Wow.
Prof.
Let me start with you, Kulbi.
Yes,
Beautiful
Prof.
good morning. Have you eaten?
I have eaten, God's willing. Thank you, Prof.
Viewers and listeners, a beautiful good morning to you. Have you eaten today? If you're in other parts of the world, good afternoon and good evening. We're glad that you are part of this wonderful broadcast this morning, whether through FM radio 93.3 or Unity TV or Facebook or YouTube. Those of you who are watching us quickly, have you gone 70%, 80, 90? Maybe you've even finished. For me, I think I've been able to hit 70% of my targets for 2024. In fact, I've even added some more goals to 2024. Remember, you're going to feel like throwing in the towel, but don't you dare give up. Don't be afraid of failing, because failure is not fatal. Success is not final. It is the will to continue that actually counts. So keep continuing, keep pushing on. I encourage you to, and dreams might be very big, lofty, but keep pursuing them, keep soldiering on. Don't give up, no matter how difficult things might be. Let me tell you that in the midst of this current difficult economy, some people are having the best of times because they have strategized how to use the problem.
With that, you can drop your comments, and just when the time comes, I'll get to read all of your comments, God's willing. And for text messages, again, it won't be bad if I begin to give you the number so you can already start drafting. 0808-478-9999 for text messages alone. Phone code for character assassinations from, here all angles, just to make sure one's character, his personality is injured in such a way that he or she will be shunned amongst members of the society, so that people begin to think if that one is preferable, and propaganda
first. And then truthful to the citizens. If you are coming out to present yourself so we can vote for you, you don't come out and begin to do a campaign of calumny, character assassination against your opponents, demarcating them for your... Make sure you don't vote for such people. Because we need men of integrity. We need men of timber and caliber. We need men that when they say it's 8 o'clock, you don't have to look outside and be sure that it's 8. Because they're used to lying. A nation as a people. Nations become great not by the value of their wealth. Nations become great not by the value of their wealth, but by the wealth of their values. Not by the value of their wealth, but the wealth of the wealthy in values. You wonder why our politicians carry their money and they go and hide it in Switzerland and other places, not here? Because those nations are nations of integrity. They will be the last to steal, to tell lies, to be corrupt, to be deceitful. They might not be religious. Religion is in our lips, our mouth. We just talk so much, But inside, we do something else. So we must ensure that in these forthcoming elections,
yes,
we have men of character, men of integrity, people that are ready to stand for the truth and lay down their lives about it.
It's a family issue.
It's a family issue. Don't put us to shame. Don't go and say you were raped. In fact, if the case gets to the police station, they will say, please, police, we want to withdraw the case and settle it out of court. It's a shame. Nobody should hear about this. But go to countries that know what they're doing. The girl who even is raped in Abuja and he just passed, it's a sharp guy.
Sharp guy.
It's a sharp guy. We tolerate evil. We tolerate wickedness. We have this culture of tolerating injustice. In the developed world, it is the opposite. An American was talking to us the other day. Nigeria will say, oh, he's an elderly man, you know, let's allow him and all this. But there they have a sense of justice. For us, we have a sense of mercy. Forgive, be compassionate, tolerate evil, allow it. Okay, we know he stole money, he's our son. Let's forgive him. Yeah. We know that he committed rape himself. Mercy over justice. We don't care about justice. And that is why we are not progressing as a society. We are not progressing as a community, as a nation. We are not making progress because we tolerate injustice, we tolerate crime, we tolerate evil. But go to other climes that have moved forward. They don't care whether it's the president of the country.
Who should be there should be someone of the same class.
I got somebody who has a big car, who is even a politician.
I think this is the
I entered his car. And when we came to the same gate, immediately they just saw the vehicle. They said, Honorable, they just opened the gate. They didn't ask anything. That's how we got him. Do you know you go to some of these places within the country, some offices, they will greet you by the size of your car.
Yes.
If you drove from a keke, come sit down here. But if you are coming in a big jeep, they will say, senior man, you're welcome. In fact, they will open the door for you. They will even say, what do you want? And they will take you there. They will take you around. You know, the complex, the offices. But if you look like a poor man, nobody cares. And it is unfortunate. That's the kind of society we are. When I stayed in one of the countries outside of this country, you will see people are even, they don't want you to know the kind of car that they're using. Nobody cares. Nobody, in fact, you can be working with people, they don't even know the kind of car you're using. It is of no consequence, of no interest to them. But here, in this country, we value people by the size of their car, how well dressed they are, the big agbada they wear will open the doors for them.
Not by the commitment to ensure justice.
We don't care about their character. No. We don't care. Are below the age of 35. They're young people. In fact, Nigeria is a youthful nation. Go out on the streets
of Jos. This was some kind of congratulations or so, because
congratulations to the youths. Go out on the streets. You will see that out of 10 people you meet, 8 or 9 of them will be youths. So we have a vibrant youth population. In fact, it's one of the things that helped us during the COVID-19 outbreak. With this youthful population, with strong immunity, we were able to, among other things, overcome COVID-19 against the prediction of World Health experts. So today is International Youth Day. Our youths need to ask themselves, what are you doing as young people to contribute to the economy of the country?
A big question there.
What are you doing as young people to contribute to the development of your country? Is your contribution japa, japarin, japa? You know, the other day could be just last week. I called the young lady that used to attend to me at one of the commercial banks. I won't call their name because they did not pay for advert. So, and then her number was not going. I kept.
You blame them?
I don't blame them. Because our leaders have mortgaged the future of the youth. But the youth must take their destiny in their hands and take back their country. Take back our country, Nigeria. Take it back. General Yakubu Gowon was a youth when he became head of state. In his 30s. Was just about 32, if I remember well. And all those people, Murtala Mohammed and the rest, were young people when they became head of state. Even Olusegun Obasanjo himself, how old was he when he became head of state? In 1977. How old was Buhari even when he was a military head of state? 42. In 1984, December 1983. December 31st. And how old was Salisu Buhari? He wasn't even up to 30 when this young man was the Speaker of the House of Representatives. When we returned back to democratic rule. He wasn't 30 years old, but he was doing fantastically well as the Speaker of the House of Representatives until his friends, age mates, exposed him that he's not 30 years old and he had to resign, weeping over television.
I think, Prof, we'll have to go on this break, and when we come back, I think we'll just
talk more about the youth.
Just from this.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs some love. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money.
Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Tune in to Unity TV today and let the excitement take over.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which Announcer, FSRCC.
Mr. Politician, it's good to see you again. It's been so long since you've been here. You had me.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad all through this segment, and do well also to connect with us on our social media platform, Unity Radio FM/TV. Just drop your comments. I'm emphasizing on this. This is because I would love to read your submissions before we say bye-bye on today's edition of Unity Train. In the studio,
we're going to 60–70% of the population of the world. So, in all over the world, except in a few countries where they have a very old population of elderly people, you discover that the majority of the population are young people. They're youths.
It means God meant well for us.
For progress.
Yes, it is.
Do you know that the small handphone we are holding in our hands is more than 1,000 times bigger than those mainframe computers we had in the 50s and 60s that occupy almost a whole room? They don't have even up to 10% of the memory that we have on social media.